So I didn't necessarily plan this outfit when I thought I would do this video. I just kind of thought, oh, these will go nice together, and I realised that my hair, my earrings and my hoodie all kind of work with Terrifier 3, which I'm not mad about, I'm not gonna lie. It's Christmas coming up in 4 days when you're seeing this video, and I thought, let us celebrate Christmas in a way that I know, and that is with horror. And what one of the most popular horror franchises at the moment is the Terrifier series. Terrifier 3 actually has it's a Christmas movie. It's got Santa in it, so therefore it must be a Christmas movie. I am going to go now. You guys can watch the video. Me, present tense me, is going to go and watch the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie because I have not watched that yet, even though it's been out for 2 weeks. So I'm going to go watch that. So I hope you have a good solstice, I hope you have a good Christmas, and I hope you have a good New Year. Okay, let's get on with the video. I have a duvet. I have this, which is slightly darker than his outfit, but I don't think for the essence of what this is, it actually matters. This is for my Cruella outfit that I was planning on doing like 2 years ago. I bought this when I found it because I know how difficult it was trying to find red fabric of any shade, and I just grabbed the first red fabric I could find. So because of that, I'm just going to use this for the art costume. So I got a Hello Kitty pyjama top that I have. I used it for a project that you've not yet seen, but you will probably in January, February time. I got my Hello Kitty pyjama shirt because it worked really well as a pattern for a long sleeve shirt. So I folded it in half, folded the material in half, or quarters, so that I had like a proper piece, cut it out and then hand sewed it. So again, I got the Hello Kitty shirt and I got the sleeves, put it on a fold and cut them and then sewed it. I don't quite know how I managed to do this, but I've discovered with sleeves, the more that I think about it, the worse they are. So I've just discovered if I don't think about how I'm making a sleeve, it will probably turn out better, which is why I'm not very good at giving instructions on how I made this sleeve, because I didn't really think about making it, I just kind of hoped for the best. So I ended up sewing the sleeve into the armhole that I had previously done, sewed it in to the armhole on both sides. I hand sewed all of this, I didn't use the machine for any of this outfit. But hand sewed it, then I hand sewed down the seam underneath. Yeah, I didn't hem anything because I knew that I was going to cover it with cotton anyway, and I couldn't be bothered to hem things, so I didn't. If I were to make this properly, I would use a sewing machine and I would hem things, but I didn't for this project. I need a new recording phone. I have a cold. Let's make some trousers. Let's try and make some trousers, shall we? The last time I made trousers was for my birthday and they ripped halfway through the day. But these ones don't have to be quite as tight fitting, / I'm not going to make them tight fitting. So it doesn't matter if they're baggier. I'm also downstairs because I'm keeping my animals company. Because you can tell that he would be distraught without me down here, obviously. Cool. Let's make some trousers, shall we? As I said previously, I don't know how to make trousers. I made dungarees once for my Chucky outfit. I then also made trousers for my birthday this year, but they ripped halfway through and the dungaree trousers weren't the best, so this is entirely me guessing in how to do it, and I made them so big. Like, I knew that they needed to be baggy, but arguably I made them a bit too baggy. Thankfully though, that was fine. I made a waistband and I got a bit of ribbon, pink ribbon, because I didn't have any red ribbon. So I got some pink ribbon and I put that into the waistband, and then I could just tie it around my waist so that it would fit me exactly. These are not they are somehow the best trousers I've done, but they're still so bad. I need to practice trousers. Conclusion, I need to practice making trousers. It is a new day. I have cotton balls. Realistically, I should get material, because then I could, like, put this through a washing machine and all of that, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to use cotton balls and probably a Pritt stick, see how good that is, if not super glue. No, not super glue, because last time I used super glue I got it all over my hands. That didn't go well. You never saw that though, because that was a terrible video, so I didn't end up posting that or finishing the project. I'm going to use Pritt stick and see how well that works. I got a Pritt stick, I put the shirt on a mannequin, I then smothered the areas that I wanted the white cotton balls to be with said Pritt stick, and then I just literally put the cotton balls on. I unravelled them and then just put them on and did this to the entire top. So I did some stuff to it yesterday. But I did it off camera because I was using my tripod and then realised you guys need to see what I'm doing. I just did one leg, I was going to do the other leg today. The downside of working with cotton balls, you can't see it, but the downside is that it's transferring like anything, which kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie. But it does look quite cool, so we're going to keep using it. Also, I've done this. I'm not redoing this. So originally I was going to put this on like the tripod, because I'd already done one leg and I did it one way, but I thought, oh, I'll try it a different way this time. So I put it on the tripod and I was going to do it round so that it would be upright, so that it would shed less. But it didn't end up working, so I scrapped that and I took it off and I put it on a tray and did what I did with the previous leg. And I got some paper mache, because it's easier, paper mache mix, so water and PVA glue, because it's easier to spread onto the material. So I did that, layered it on, then put the cotton balls down onto it. So obviously, Art the Clown is very iconic with his outfit, regardless of you're looking at which Terrifier you're looking at. But one other iconic thing with him is his makeup, which is why I thought that I would show how I became Art the Clown with makeup, as well as showing you how I made the Christmas outfit. Having said that, after doing all the makeup, I reckon it's montage time. To where I normally do videos, outside, and there's normally a bucket that someone's just like abandoned. I normally use that and put my phone up against it, and it's not there. Instead there is a tyre. I don't know whose tyre it is, but there is a tyre, so I'm going to improvise. I'm going to use a pillar. Okay, that's all.